It's quite dangerous. We have very strong swells. The currents here are very strong in the whole area. The temporary shelters of Plan A were opened and enabled. There are 21 in the entire municipality and 7 in Cabo San Lucas, 6 in San Jose del Cabo. We have 1 in the delegation of Miraflores. We have 3 in the delegation of Santiago and 4 in the delegation of La Ribera, with an approximate capacity for about 5,000 people at the moment.
Está ya
The army is already engaged in preventive activities under the DN3 plan. Today, we were informed of everything they are doing in terms of the mobilization of men and
hoy
equipment.
nos presentaron ya todo lo que están haciendo en movilización de hombres, de equipos. Sí, pero lo del general, a ver si te lo... Mire, esto es lo que se está haciendo en todas las comandancias. Baja California, Jalisco, Colima, Michoacán, los elementos 18.378 elementos ya en actitud. Aquí está, preventiva.
go, David. How many you got?
We're batting down the hatches.
Yeah. You good idea for this one?
We're just preparing for the Hurricane Hilary that's coming into Southern California. I mean, a lot of people here are excited because the waves are going to get pretty heavy, but I mean, it's going to be some rain, so you know, usually there's some flooding and the landslides and things like that.
I own a coffee store on Maui, Lava Java Coffee Roasters of Maui. Thankfully, my family, my business, my home is okay over there. I have friends, though, who have lost everything. So the hurricane, this is like living on Maui. I was there 30 years, so tropical storm will be fine. A little bit of sandbags and some careful, planning. I would say get some water and get some canned food, but I'm not personally worried about it because I've been through so many of them living in Hawaii. Oh, personally, it's kind of unbelievable. I mean, this is unprecedented, so it's sort of unbelievable, and my friends are joking around saying that it's chasing me around, that I've angered some Hawaiian god, but I don't believe that for a second. But if we have an earthquake, I might have to rethink that a little bit.
Thanks, guys.
All set.
Have a good one.
Hurricane Hilary is expected to create significant rain, possible flash flooding, severe winds, storm surge, dangerous surf, marine conditions, and even possibly tornadoes. Hilary is anticipated to be downgraded to a tropical storm when it reaches our coast, California coast, Sunday evening into Monday. Our department search and rescue teams, swiftwater rescue personnel, and rescue aircraft are on alert and ready for immediate response. Additional teams are scheduled to be deployed Sunday through Wednesday. Our Department Operations Center is responsible for managing and coordinating all of LASD resources during activation, which include all field personnel, and gathering situational reports from stations around our entire county. Our department's Operations Center and County Emergency Operations Center will be open Sunday starting at 6 a.m. through Wednesday afternoon or as necessary. Our department's personnel are also working with homeless outreach partners from the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority and Union Station to deploy personnel in the riverbeds to contact our unhoused population, our unhoused community, and connect them with interim housing resources. These efforts began this morning and will continue through Sunday evening. The affected LASD patrol stations will ensure that patrol units drive the roadways at the top of the riverbeds, projecting our public address announcements. Last night, our department's Aero Bureau started to fly over the waterways to assess the area and spot any encampments. They gave PA announcements of the impending storm and potential dangers that will continue to fly over them until the end of the storm. Regarding Catalina Island, our Avalon Station. Avalon Station is working in conjunction with our partners at LA County Fire, LA County Baywatch, Avalon Fire, and Avalon Harbor Patrol to ensure the safety of our community on Catalina Island. A unified command has been developed with evacuation routes, rescue plans, and medical emergencies for the entire island. Supervisor Janice Hahn, she will be our next speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Never thought I'd be standing here talking about a hurricane or a tropical storms. They're talking about winds up to 145 miles an hour hitting Los Angeles County. It's been 84 years since one came ashore, so it's a once-in-a-lifetime event that we're going to be experiencing.
At the end of the day, it's us working in partnership that may make a difference. I don't want people to panic. You got to find that sweet spot between overreacting, but we need to be prepared.
This is potentially an unprecedented extreme weather event for Los Angeles, Southern California, and the rest of the West Coast. That said, Los Angeles has deep experience responding to crises. Whether it be wildfires or earthquakes, the city is prepared. We're not waiting for the storm to hit. We have already begun working 24/7 to be ahead of the curve and to be ready as soon as the storm reaches our shores. The Emergency Management Department will activate its EOC, Emergency Operations Center, to monitor and manage any incidents and impacts on the city. 311 will be expanding operating hours if there is a high call volume. LAFD Fire Chief Crowley will oversee the Emergency Operations Center. The fire department is fully staffed to respond to this potential rainfall as it impacts, and teams are coordinating and collaborating across the city. LADWP restoration crews are fully staffed and ready to respond to any power outages that are caused. Streets LA, LA Sanitation, and Department of Transportation are all taking steps to ensure our roads are operational, ensuring that we are preparing now, during, and ready after the storm. There is a reason why our resources are dispatched worldwide to respond to disaster. We will be prepared, and as always, we will be in coordination with the city, county, state, and federal levels as we move forward.
This is a very fluid situation. At this time, we are working with the National Weather Service and the National Hurricane Center to make sure we have the most up-to-date information. And from what we know right now, there will be the potential for significant flooding, anywhere from 4 to 6 inches. That could change very rapidly.
When I heard it potentially described as the rainfall for 1 year being dropped in 1 day, for us in Los Angeles, I think that's quite alarming. We are not used to hurricane preparation, but it's another example of climate change, so we have to be prepared for climate events that we are not used to. Stay safe, stay off the streets. Please call 311-911 and stay away from anything that might look like a down power line. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you all. Thank you all for coming.
So yeah, major hurricane Hilary is just now entering cooler waters near Baja, California, and so it has started its cycle of weakening and is heading directly our direction. And we have the first tropical storm watch ever issued for LA County, and Ventura County. So extremely rare. To your point, the last time there was a landfalling tropical storm was back in 1939. Sure. So we'll start seeing some outer bands of moisture, showers and thunderstorms start building in from the east across LA County Saturday afternoon and evening. And then things really deteriorate across the area Sunday with peak impacts from Hilary, which will likely be a tropical storm at the time as it moves through the region, Sunday evening through early Monday before gradual improvement later Monday or especially by early Tuesday.